Hi everybody, it's Cupcake Tastic Queen here today, and as you can see, I have a new family member in my house, and she is a Madame Alexander doll, and she's from the Favorite Friends collection, and she was a surprise from my mom, and I just got her today. And I actually started liking her because I watched my favorite channel on YouTube, and it is Mommy and Gracie, and if you haven't watched them, I encourage you to do so because their videos are awesome and they're very funny, and I just really like their videos, so I think you guys will really like their videos too. And one of their videos I watched was a review of a Madame Alexander doll versus a American Girl doll, and their Madame Alexander doll was actually this doll, and it was also their first Madame Alexander doll. And I was so, I just looked at that doll, and it was so beautiful on camera. It was just, I just really wanted her. So my mom got her for a surprise today. So I just really like this doll. So inside the box, it shows that she has wintry boots. I'll take her out so you guys can see it later. She has leggings, like a turquoise leggings, a denim skirt, a nice sweater jacket. It's a pine green jacket. Then she has an organic tee, and she also has a nice magenta scarf and a nice matching headband. She has blonde hair and blue glassy eyes, and her face is just so sweet. I just really like it. And Madame Alexander is known worldwide, so they have almost all the possible languages. So, and that's their website. I encourage you guys to go and see their website because they have so many beautiful dolls there. So, I'm going to open her and I'll be back soon. And she is now out of the box. And I decided I'm going to name her Pepper because Pepper is a very unique name, and this doll is very unique too. First of all, before I do a review of her, I need to take off all her wintry clothes. She must be melting hot. It's almost summer right now, and wearing these clothes, like a really warm sweater, a scarf, and a really hot headband, is just going to make her even hotter. So before she melts into pieces, I need to take off her clothes. So first, let's take off her headband. This is her headband. It's like a magenta color, and it has a bluish greenish ring around it, and you can't take it off because it's already knitted on the headband. So now I'm going to take off the scarf. Oh, okay. So this is the scarf, and it's the same color as the headband, and it also has a Velcro so that when you connect it together, it becomes a circle, so you can just slip it on your doll's head for yeah. And now I'm going to take off her sweater. So her sweater is really thin, and it's a pine green, and the buttons are actually Velcro. So yeah. And I like how they made it really thin, so it's really easy to take off and stuff. So let me take her off of the doll stand first. Okay. So I got her off of the doll stand. So I'm just gonna move her clothes. So that's Pepper, and she's wearing a white organic t-shirt with a tree on it. And she's wearing a denim skirt. And she's wearing bluish greenish leggings and boots. So let me just put her back on the doll stand first. Hold on. Okay, got her on. Oh. Okay, I got her on. So Pepper's now on the doll stand, and now I'm going to do a review of Pepper. So here's a review of Pepper between Sage Copeland Sage Copeland, and Sage is an American Girl doll. And this is Pepper. So, Sage and Pepper are actually look very different. This is Pepper. Pepper has, first of all, let's start off with the head. Sage's head can only go side to side. She can't go like Pepper's head, where you can go like you could rotate it up here, rotate it down here. She can't go like that. Sage's eyes are a bit wider and bigger than Pepper's eyes. And Pepper looks like she's squinting a little bit. Not really squinting, but her eyes are look like they're squinting comparing to Sage's eyes. Then we have their noses. Pepper's nose is like a button nose. It's sort of a bit taller, and it's sort of like a cute little piggy's nose. And Sage's nose is a bit flatter and a bit tinier, and not as tall as Pepper's. Pepper's lips they have extremely different lips. You can totally tell. First of all, Pepper's lip color is way darker than Sage's lip color. Sage has cute little teeth, cute little buck teeth sticking out, and Pepper has her mouth closed and a nice smile on her face. Her lip is a bit more plump and fatter, and her lip is a little bit more smaller and not as plump. Then let's go on to their cheeks. Pepper's cheeks are, they're like plastic. Their vinyl looks like it's porcelain, and they have more of a pink blush over here. Otherwise, Sage, she's an American Girl doll, and for some reason, American Girl always makes their dolls have sort of a grayish, darkish tone inside, and their blush doesn't show as brightly colored as Pepper's. And Sage in this, she's actually tanned, so that's why she looks a bit darker. But if I compared it with a lighter doll, like a lighter skin tone doll from American Girl, it would still be like a grayish, tonish color. Moving on is their arms. So, their arms, Sage's arms are more like la-di-da-di-da, and Pepper's arms are more like yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, I did it! I did it! Yeah. Also, their hair is way different. Pepper's hair, I'm gonna trash. Hi. Hi. So, as you can see, Pepper's high, like, you can go up, but not as up as American Girl. And Pepper's high is like, it starts to get tighter here. Strawberry. Also, their hair, as I was saying, I don't want to trash Pepper's hair, but if you buy Madame Alexander's dolls, if you like look underneath their hair, it is actually rooted. Like, I don't want to trash their hair, but so let me just, okay. So if you can see, it is actually rooted. It is not as good quality as American Girl, because American Girl is actually not rooted. American Girl is actually, and as you can see, once you just wave it around a little bit, their hair gets really frizzy, which isn't very good, but yeah. So yeah, but American Girl's hair is way better because they have like a wig on and it's not rooted. And also, if you just wave it around a little bit, it won't get that frizzy unless it's super curly hair like Sage's. Now moving on is their legs. So since Sage is sort of an old doll, her legs are almost like Pepper's legs, which means Pepper does not have very good quality legs. I'm just saying this because I'm going to take Pepper off the doll stand and you guys are going to see what's going to happen. So this is Pepper, and she can barely stand still. Look. Her legs are so wiggly. It's like she's an old doll with no, like, good legs or anything. And when she sits, she can barely sit. She can't even sit without leaning on top of something. Sage, on the other hand, this is Sage. So Sage, on the other hand, yes, her legs are like Pepper now, but before her legs were so tight. Her legs were so tight. They weren't like Pepper's. Her legs were just like a little bit moving. Not as bad as Pepper. And Sage can sit fairly well without leaning on anything. Pepper, on the other hand, she has to lean on something. She's going to fall if she doesn't lean on something, as you can see, because her legs aren't very good. And that's the only part I don't really like. Comparing to their ears, hold on. Comparing to their ears, I hope you can see this, but comparing to their ears, Pepper's ears are small, and Sage's ears are more detailed and a bit bigger. I think this is because Sage has, she's ear pierced, but, if I compare this with my other American Girl doll, her ear is as big as Sage's ears. So American Girl doll's ears are actually a bit bigger than Madame Alexander and more detailed. Also, talking about the hands. So now I'm going to talk about the hands. So this is the hand. So this is the hand, and as you can see, her index finger and her pinky are slightly kind of tilted up, but American Girl, their hands, they're not tilted up. They're just sort of like flat, and these two fingers are stuck together. People commented that Madame Alexander, their hands can hold better. Like, they can hold better stuff. Like, they aren't like American Girl. And also, I think that's it. Madame Alexander is a bit slimmer than American Girl. Otherwise, they're quite similar except for some stuff, like their features, their physical features, their legs, of course. And what I don't really like about Madame Alexander is this. It's just horrible. I don't like this at all. It's too wiggly. It looks like it's just like an old doll that I never, ever like. And also at the back, their plush body only goes halfway. At the chest at the back, it stops. And I'm okay with this, but I prefer having a plush body all the way. So that's basically about Madame Alexander. Comment down below what you like about this doll and what you like about this doll. So please comment, rate, and subscribe. Bye.